Okay, endure harm, miss, -1 momentum as well. But I still got what I wanted with the battle. So now I've got... Okay, the witch is pinned by iron. And maybe this is a thing. Let's add it to the truth, right? Okay, so iron... Where's my iron truths? Here we go. I'll add a new one to iron. So iron can pin the firstborn in place, paralyzing them when they've been pierced by it. So long as iron interrupts their blood, they cannot move or use their magic. So guaranteed, firstborn prisoners are often given nose, ear, or other piercings of iron to keep them docile and weak. Oh yeah, so there's definitely like captured firstborn that have like iron shoved through some part of their flesh to keep them like docile. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, a cross between the phase weakness to iron and vampires. So stakes, exactly. So we've staked her for now, and she's weakly, she needs someone to pull the spear out. And so she's kind of weakly like, I got the spear sticking out of her. She's healing because they heal fast. I guess that's another thing we should note here. The Ironsworn, or the firstborn rather, physically extremely resilient, aging slowly, and healing very quickly, like Wolverine levels of quickly. Yeah, tongue piercing to kill the magic so they can't speak. Exactly. Yeah, totally. Okay, so the witch is pinned by iron for now, and I've disarmed her stupid boyfriend. Time to tell him to pack it up. We're going back to town. Okay, so I'm gonna make a note. There we go. All right. So what I have to do here is try to convince him. So I'm like, all right, stab, my spear's over there. I have his knife now. And I'm like, all right, here's how it's gonna go. You, my sweaty friend, are gonna come with me. And I don't care what happens to your girlfriend over there, but she's not gonna get involved. Because if she does, I'm gonna gut you like a fucking fish. You hear me? And you know I'm serious. Don't make me prove it. I'll take off a hand if I have to. And he's just looking at me like, but you don't understand. She's dying. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I stabbed her. She's gonna be fine though. I mean, you just give her a minute while I'll take the spear out and she'll... No, you don't understand. She's sick. What are you talking about? She's sick. She has the wasting disease. It means she's gonna die. I'm like, she can't die from some disease, man. Look at those pointy ears. She's firstborn. That's gotta be why you like her, right? Two of you up here in your secret cave, making fucking abominations. Oh my God, don't tell me you're pregnant. And I look over at her and she snarls at me like a caged animal. And I'm like, whoa, all right, mama. Listen, whatever freaky shit the two of you are up to, that's none of my business. I got paid to come up here and drag you back to town. You're worth a lot of money to me now. Come on. And I walk up and he's like, you can't, she'll die without my help. And I look at her and I look at him and I think some spark of like, yeah, and of course, Nabake is angry because she knows, here's what's happening, right? Let's take a moment. Let's take a step back. She knows that the life of a half-elven child is fucking miserable because she has lived it, right? So now she's extra mad at them because she assumes the two of them are up here banging, trying to make half-elves, and she's mad because they're trying to bring another one of her into the world. And so she hates them because she hates her own parents, right? It's just clear, obvious one-step transference. So I walk over to them. She's much less likely to be merciful here. anything of like, but I love her, she's sick or whatever. But I'm going to look at the two of them and let's roll to see if Nabake figures out that she's manipulating him, right? So let's take a look. Right, and that's the tragedy of Nabake, is that being kind is going to be... Here's the thing. If I come out of this being merciful, I'll blow the mission, but I'll work on my find a community for people like me, because showing mercy to outsiders is part of that epic quest, right? But if she doesn't care, or if this turns out she just treats it like she's human and distances her from that, then instead it'll just be me pretending to be a human and try to bring him to justice, right? So again, it's like, is she smart enough to recognize that this witch is manipulating him? Because we kind of decided that's what was happening. Okay, so we're gonna roll, and we're gonna roll to like conflicting burning wheel goals. Exactly. Nabake would actually make a pretty good burning wheel character. Yeah. Yep. Because you can be a half elf in there's a trait, right, in burning wheel. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a fun like week off stream to just do a burn up Nabake as a character from, yeah. Okay, all right. So we are going to, what is the name of this move? Gather information. I mean, really, it's like a intelligence saving throw. Like, are you too stupid to see the thing right in front of you? So it's with wits. All right, good luck, Nabake. Do we notice? Weak hit. All right. So a weak hit on gather information. The information complicates your quest or introduces a new danger. Envision what you discover. Take +1 momentum. All right, so we do. I notice, and I'm like, dude, she's got you hella confused. So let me make progress here. So I turn to him, and I'm like, oh, I see what's going on here. Let's see. I don't know. You met her at random, right? Just out of nowhere. Maybe she was injured, like a little animal, like a poor deer with a broken leg at the side of the road. And let me guess, you nursed her back to health, and now the two of you are in love, and you turned your back on your own friends. You turned your back on your oath because she said she was sick. You fucking idiot. She can't get sick. And I walk over to her and I look at her and I'm like, she's a firstborn, man. They don't get sick. She's lying to you. She made you steal that medicine. What do you fucking think? You're such an idiot. And I'm going to try to compel him to see the truth. And I'm doing it with inciting, right? With threats. Yeah, wiggle the spear. Like I hit the spear and she's like, ah, and like moans in pain. Yeah, I'm gonna try to convince him that and the thing is, I actually don't have any real reason to believe this. I just hate both of them. So I'm gonna try to compel him to believe me, right? She can't get sick, dumbass. Like, you're so stupid. Okay. Obviously, this guy made a huge mistake and was enchanted by the firstborn witch. Typical foolish human. Can't even see what's happening to him while it's happening. All right, so I'm going to try to compel him. See the truth. You can do it. Come on, my dude. All right. Compel Nanda to see the truth. That he's been enchanted by a witch. And I'm being a dick about it, so we're going to roll plus iron and probably fail. All right, here we go. Secure advantage first. I don't really have one, right? She's operating on guesses. So and again, I'm not attached to the idea of succeeding, so if I fail, that'll be fun too. I have an idea for what this looks like if I fail. Okay. I think maybe if I was like, I'm half an elf, I know these things, but I'm definitely not playing that angle. No. All right, let's go. Compel with iron. Do it. Go. Here we go. Now we burn our momentum. So we're going to burn momentum. And burn it. Brings us back down to 2. We're going to get a strong hit. All right. Miss, but burn momentum to get strong hit. So he's convinced, right? So I think he looks at her, and for the first time since she's basically like a monster. She's been pierced by iron. I think her glamours kind of fade, and so now she has these like extra long ears. Her eyes are too big. Her human effect has faded, and now she looks ethereal and weird. She looks like a scary firstborn. She's hissing in pain and writhing around, but I look and I'm like, that fucking thing, that weird backbent joint, 2 long fingers, glowing eye motherfucker is the girl you love? I don't think so. You're a human being. You need some hot milkmaid with huge tits, not this monstrosity. I hope to all the gods that are listening, you didn't stick your dick in that, man, because I have got stories for you. Now, all you can do is come with me back down to town and throw yourself at the mercy of the ironworkers, or else you are going to get your soul sucked out by this fucking succubus. So what is it going to be, man? Are you going to come with me peacefully, or am I going to have to knock you the fuck out and drag you home? So let's see. Let's see if I can convince him. So he knows the truth, right? He's seen the truth. We succeeded at that, right? So he knows now that this creature is nothing to love, that it's an alien, blood-sucking animal that just happens to look like a super hot lady. He knows he's been an idiot. Now the real test. Can he shake himself loose and walk out of here? Or is this going to get even more violent? All right. So one more. We're going to roll. Compel Nanda to give in to sorrow and misery, abandon his beloved elf bride, and come with me to face sweet iron justice. Man. Okay, so let's roll to compel. I think the compel here is rolled plus. Do I need another compel? Yes, because the first compel was you need to see the truth. The second one, right? This is the difference between, hey man, smoking will kill you. And he's like, smoking will kill me. Does he light another cigarette or does he throw the pack away? They're 2 separate revelations. So let's roll another compel. And I think this one I'm just trying to make heart, right? I think it's convince. Okay, here we go. Doing things I'm not good at. Feeling pretty good about that. All right, here we go. Heart. If you lie, you'll do better. Actually, you know what? I think we should lie. So here's what we do. I'm going to say to him, because that seems more sense. I'm like, listen, you have 2 options. You can stay here and she's going to hollow you out like a gourd. Or you can come back with me. And I know you're scared, but I promise you, if you throw yourself at their mercy, they'll go easy on you. I promise. I'll put in a good word for you. I'll tell them it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. I promise. They're willing to forgive you if you just come back. Oh my God, awesome. All right. And she's laying on the floor looking up at him, and she's struggling to maintain like a human aspect, right? And so when we look at her, she's like twisting, and like the spear is in her, and she's just like, please, beloved, you have to, and her like teeth get all like sharp, and she's like, I'm dying. Like, you know, she's reaching out to him, and occasionally she's a monster, and occasionally she's human, and he's like, I don't know what to do. I love you so much. And then this crazy lady hits you with a spear, and now everything's gone crazy. And he's just so nice, and he just wants to help, and I'm taking advantage of him. Let's see if we can compel this idiot to come home with us and throw himself on the mercy of the court. Nope. Definitely not. No way. So he says to me, he's like, please, I have to, let me just say goodbye one last time. And he comes over to her, and I'm like, I don't know, man. And I think he lunges for the spear to try to pull it out of her. Like, I'll save you, my love. And then I have to go for the spear, and it's going to be basically like, who can move quickly enough? If I had rolled a complication, I wouldn't give myself another roll on this. So miss. So Fool decided that getting his dick wet was more important than me getting paid, and lunged for Hulata. About to let this crazy plant witch free. Gotta go fast, Nabake. So what I'm gonna do here, he's lunging for the spear. Now I could go, but if I pull the spear out, she'll get free. So I think I just throw myself at him, and I start fucking stabbing him in the neck. Like, I'm just gonna try to get him on the ground and stab him a bunch of times before he can get her free. And I think that's the best move. I might end up killing him, but that's how it goes. So, gotta go fast. Here we go. So we're gonna roll, and I think it's face danger with edge. The danger is that he pulls the spear free. Yeah, okay. Stop resisting, stab in the neck. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I have some ideas about how this might shake out. So face danger with edge. Perfect. Okay, so here's on a weak hit. So I do it, but there is a complication. The complication is now he's bleeding to death, right? You succeed at troublesome cost. I'm supposed to suffer momentum. So I think what happens here is that, yeah, he gets badly hurt, but I succeed. So let's make some progress here. I think we've disabled him, but now he's bleeding. All right, and we lose one momentum. All right, so the two of us wrestle around, and then I throw him aside, and I stand up, and he's holding his neck, and there's blood like pouring down from this wound, and I'm like, fuck, come on, man. And I throw the knife aside, and I rush over, and I try to like bandage the wound, so he doesn't bleed out. Okay, so weak hit. I managed to stop him. I guess I'll put this in character text. I managed to stop him from pulling the spear free, but he managed to fall on my knife neck first. He's wanted alive, not dead, so I better try and stabilize him. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna try to keep him alive. Now, is there a roll for this? Like a heal thing I can do? Neck wounds are no joke. Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah, he fell on my knife and then fell off of my knife and then fell on my knife 6 or 7 more times. Here we go. Treat an injury or ailment if you're mending your own wounds, wits, or iron. Okay. So roll heal with wits. There we go. Okay. Come on, Nabake, heal this fucker. Oh no, a miss. Shit. He dies. Okay. He is super dead. Fuck. Well, okay, so it turns out you need blood to live, and he ran out of blood and so isn't alive anymore, which is not great, but that's fine. We'll deal with that. I need to find something to get rid of this witch. I wonder if old Nanda has his iron weapon around here somewhere. He's Ironsworn, so we know he has a weapon someplace. Let's go try to find it. He's dead, lying in a pool of his own blood. His beloved elf lady has a spear through her, and she's like staring at his dead body. And I look at her, and I'm like, well, listen, I can't take the spear out of you, or you'll try to kill me with magic. So I'm going to leave you here, staked to the floor, and I'm going to go try to find an axe. Don't go anywhere. So we're going to go see if he's left his axe. I figure he's got, that's the iron weapon he has. I figure he's got it around here somewhere. So let's go find it. He's not allowed to keep it in the house because it makes his girlfriend upset. But also I should note him as Ripperoni on here. Okay, so Nanda, rest in peace, buddy. See your ghost in the future. Okay, so gather information. We're gonna go try to find his axe. It's another wits roll, which I'm really good at. All right. Gather info. Here we go. No! Shit, he's just abandoned it completely. God damn it. All right. Gather information. Miss. Looks like Nanda was pretty hardcore about distancing himself from his previous life. There's no iron around here anywhere. I'm going to have to get creative if I want to deal with this witch. And now that I've stuck her with iron, there's no friendly way out of it. Let's see. What kills an elf? Fuck. I guess we just have to, like, burn her alive. For fuck's sake. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see, what kills an elf? Time to build us a pyre. All right, so I guess the danger here is that I have a stone knife, but that's not gonna do anything. Yeah, like, I gotta burn her. She's a witch. That's how we gotta do. So I think in this case, we're gonna secure an advantage. And then we're gonna, is she prevented from all healing while she's struck with iron? Yeah, I was gonna get an axe and chop her head off, but yeah, let's go ahead and secure an advantage. This is me setting up the pyre. All right, we're gonna do this with precision, right? Or expertise. I want to do it right, so I think it's precision. I want to make a good fire in like a damp area. Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay. I don't actually think I don't know if I can hurt her with the stone knife is the thing. I've got her paralyzed, but yeah, I think probably she can't be hurt by if I stab her with the stone, Stone listens to the first blood more than it listens to us. Yeah. So, okay, we're going to roll with edge. And we're going to see what we can do here to build a pyre. Hiking and atrocities. She's a witch. She ensorcellated an Ironsworn. Yeah. So, no, the plan is we set up the pyre. We lift her up, still spear in her. We tie her to the thing. We light the fire, and at the last minute, we yank the spear out, and she burns. That's the plan. That's what we're going to do. We'll see how that goes. Okay, here we go. Secure an advantage. Fuck. All right, we miss. Everything around here sucks. So, nothing but wet wood. God, wet wood and no fuel around here at all. Plenty of plants, but nothing I can use to light a fire. Certainly not one big enough for an entire firstborn. God. What are we gonna do? Like, how do we deal with this damn elf? So we cannot burn her. That has cut off that path, right? We fail. God. I've got this stuck elf, a dead body, and no way to I could leave the spear, but I don't want to, right? Don't you need to forsake your vow? No, I can bring him to justice, right? They could hang his body from the town square. That's fine. We're still good. I'm not really an alchemist, right? I just don't have the ability to like make that kind of bad stuff. I think just throw her off the mountain. I could, but like the thing is, I got to get my spear back. Okay, let's just go ahead and we'll make a villain. We'll make our own villain. Okay, stuck a dead body and no way to deal with both. Here's the plan. I'm going to gather a bunch of these vines, right? And then tie her to a boulder inside this cave. Then I'm gonna leave. And, well, that's that. Like, all best I can do is get a head start on her. No, I don't have that iron knife. I gave it to, I could just kill her with it if I had one, but I don't. I gave it to, that kid. I gave it to Otani, right? Because I'm impetuous and stupid. So, okay, let's try to tie her to a rock, get our spear back. Face danger. The danger is that the witch gets loose before I finish tying her to a rock. Is Nabake daft? Yes. She's not very smart. Okay, here we go. So face danger, roll plus. What do you think? Tying a witch to a rock. Edge? Speed, agility, or precision? I think it's edge, yeah. Okay. All right. I have no momentum left, so let's see how we do. Okay, we got a weak hit, which means we do it. But it's going to cost us something. Maybe just stress. Maybe just this whole situation is just fucking stressing me out. Because on a weak hit, delayed, lose advantage or face a new danger, tired or hurt, dispirited or afraid, or sacrifice resources. Yeah, I think the whole situation just like is dispiriting and fearful, right? So I'm gonna take -1 spirit. Again, this is a case of Nabake knowing that this is all a bit messy. So I managed to get my spear back and tie the witch to a boulder. She's weak for now. The iron took effect. And I'm sure she'll manage to get free eventually. But this is the head start I need to get out of here. Come on, Nanda. You've got a date with the back of a mammoth. Okay. So yeah, we'll take stress after that accidental killing. So let's do that first. Spirit drops to 2. And then I'm going to endure. Endure stress. Here we go. Spirit. We got a weak hit, which I think just means we push on, right? Press on. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's another roll. Endure stress. Why not kill her now if you have the spear? I think I don't want to kill her. I think, again, you got to remember, I'm doing this whole thing in director stance. So Nabake is like, this is the smartest move. But secretly, I think she doesn't want to kill her because ultimately, this woman is a stand-in for her mom, right? Endure stress, press on. Nabake is actually like a fairly complicated person if you look past what she does, right? And if you try to understand why she does it, I think she's actually got some complexity. So, okay, so we take the dead body, we bundle it up out in the rain, we bundle it up, and we strap it to the back of Kudan, and I look at him and I'm like, just don't, all right? First of all, fuck you for judging me. Second of all, I did everything I could about Saria. Third of all, this guy's brain was broken by some elf witch, and I don't need your horse shit. So, get away from me. Come on. And we start heading down the mountain. Okay, so I wonder now if we should just try to complete this. Bring Nanda to justice. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just be done with it. Let's just go home. So, and I love, this is, okay, so you know in Skyrim, if you've played Skyrim, Skyrim level design is early on in the level, you bump into a thing you cannot get to. It's usually up above you and you can't climb to it. And it's a tunnel that leads back to the beginning. And when you get down to the bottom, you find the entrance to that tunnel and it shortcuts you back out. This is Skyrim dungeon design, but for quests. Because now I don't have to go all the way back on the journey. I can just say journey's over. But if it's an epic quest, getting there and getting back can both be part of the quest. Yeah, pretty cool, right? All right, so let's do it. Okay, we got a weak hit on this one. So we endure stress, weak hit. And here we go. Roll. This is our kind of like finish the adventure roll. So let's see here. This was fulfill your vow. Bring Nanda Iron Eagle Teeth to Ironworker Justice. I got a weak hit, which I think means XP -1. Delve does it even more explicitly. Yeah, right? Well, the next mission that we do might well be return to the Evergreen Ruins, kill the Elf Witch, and delve it for lost supplies. So the next session will be, that's what we do. We journey back there and we delve the shit out of that place. Okay. All right. So weak hit, which nets us 1 experience. No, 2 experience. Cause it was an extreme. Yeah. Formidable. So 2 XP. Nice. Okay. All right. So we got 2 experience points and then I guess we narrate it out, right? There is more to discover than mark experience. Swear an iron vow to set things right. Yeah, remind me next session, remind me to roll with +1 to undertake the cleansing of the Evergreen Ruins quest. Okay, so I brought the dead body back to town and went before the Ironworkers Council to tell them what had happened. Saria and I went up into the mountains to find the Oathbreaker. She died, I guess, in a sudden squall, and flood carried her away. I couldn't find her sword, but I'm sure it's up there somewhere. There are firstborn ruins in the mountain, and this idiot was under the thrall. Now, I don't know that for sure. This is just the story I'm telling. And that idiot was under the thrall of some plant sorceress who was trying to get him to steal your medicine. It was all gone, I'm afraid. I couldn't bring him back alive. You see, he was already too far gone. But anyhow, here's the body. You can pay me in gold. There we go. All right, so we did the thing. We gain 3 wealth, which is pretty fucking good. So that's not bad. All right, so gain 3 wealth because we did the move. We'll clear this move out, right? So this one is gone now. We get where is it? Oh yeah, it's under assets. So Fortune Hunter, we gain up to 3. I'm gonna immediately spend 1 to get +2 supply. That brings us up to 5. So our supply is maxed out. And then I'm also gonna spend it to carouse, and I want to try to make a bond. So let's do all of this. We've got some end stuff to do. So gain 3 wealth. Spend -1 to resupply. 2 supply. And then let's forge a bond, first of all. This is going to be an important bond with the Ironworkers Council of Anuna. They're a big deal. They basically run the town, right? So let's see if I can swear a bond with them. Because I made a sacrifice for their cause, and I told them this like bullshit story. So we're gonna roll plus heart. They're probably gonna reject me, but that's okay. We can always try again. Yeah, they're not ready. They're like, okay, mercenary, you got paid. You don't get anything else. All right. Miss. They clearly need me to keep working to prove myself. These folks are the real deal. And I envision this scene as being... Oh, that's right. Let me see. So I just did a vow for them. Do I get another shot? We fulfilled our vow. We get this roll. Reroll any dice. Okay, so let's just do a reroll because this one doesn't. It's okay. Miss. Reroll due to vow fulfillment. Okay, we get a second shot at it. Here we go. Forge a bond. Nope. Not any better. Okay. Miss again. They clearly aren't ready to make this any kind of official. I'll just offer my services again. Yeah, like you keep that 4, but it wouldn't have made any goddamn difference. Okay, all right, and then I'm gonna roll And I'm going to attempt to sojourn. And I think there's something else I can do with my money, right? No, that's it. You just spend. Oh, you leverage wealth when making a move. Add plus wealth. Okay. So we're going to roll with +2 to sojourn instead of a +1. So I just go spend my money, right? Spending ironworker gold on food, sex, and drinks. So we go party, right? So it's -1 wealth. Roll +2, right? Roll with wealth. And that's +2. All right, yeah. So we're gonna go and get ourselves in some trouble. Yeah, Sean, this mission was brutal. We came to town. We ran into an old friend. She shared a job with us. We had to go find an oathbreaker. We went up into the mountains. There was a terrible storm. Saria got swept away. We could have saved her, but we chose not to. So she died. We went. We killed the dude by accident, the oathbreaker, because he was in love with an elf witch who had ensorcellated him into stealing medicine. We killed him. We pinned her to a rock with iron, and we left her tied up. And we came back to town. Yeah. Oh, you could sojourn before buying supply. That's good. Yeah, I get a +3 instead of a +2. Yeah, and we'll end the episode by figuring that out. So gain 3 wealth. Spend -1 to resupply, but that happens after. Good point. There you go. So I get a +3 on this roll. Then I spend 1 to resupply 2. Okay, so we're going to sojourn. We're going to throw our money around and see how it goes. Okay. So carouse with sojourn, and we're going to spend heart. And my normal heart is +1, so I get a +2, right? Is that how that works? Let me reread my move here. Oh, it's supply instead, so it's just +2. Okay. All right. So I'll just roll with heart +1. All right. I just want to make sure I get the math right. Here we go. Heart with an additional +1. Hey, fuck yeah. There we go. All right, strong hit. So now I'm starting to understand how civilization works. I come home with all this money and I don't get the respect I want, but at least we're getting strong hits off all this money. This is where I belong. Strong hit. And I am going to, on a sojourn, I'm going to take, how am I doing? I can take +1 health and +1 spirit. Yeah, we are doing okay. Nice. All right. So let's make a note here. So +1 supply, strong hit, +1 health, +1 spirit. This is the goddamn life. I've got pockets full of gold, and everyone is suddenly my friend. Let's see, my new girlfriend, whose name I am currently too drunk to remember, smells like lilacs. And that's pretty fucking cool. You know who doesn't smell like lilacs? That dumbass mammoth. Yeah. Forget you, elephant. Hey, Lilac, come here. All right, so I get wasted. I go out and I spend a bunch of money. I sleep in a big bed. The whole thing takes like 2 days before I'm almost broke again. But we've resupplied, we've rested, we've healed up, and now we need to figure out. Saria, right? So Saria's fate. Is she alive or dead? Let's find out now, right? Because this is the end credit scene. Me partying and her waking up like Aragorn. And you know who the horse is in that scene. If she survives, it's Kudan who wakes her up, right? Kudan goes back to find her at the base of the mountains, and she's still alive. Let's see what the Oracle has to say. All right. Wheel of Morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell me the lesson I should learn. Is my friend alive or dead? So I think what are the chances? Should we give her a 50-50 chance of being alive? What does Kudan find? Her living body or her dead body? I think 50-50 is reasonable. Yeah. All right, here we go. Ooh, she's dead. Yeah. All right. So, end credit scene. The base of the mountain where the river flows out into a floodplain, and then into irrigation. I think I spelled irrigation wrong. Yeah, I sure did. Irrigation fields outside Anuna. Kudan pulls something heavy from the reeds. It's the body of Saria. And the soundtrack is real sad as we realize Kudan has lost a friend. And in her way, so too has Nibake, even if she's not aware of it. Oh, so sad. So sad. So very sad. Yep. Yep, she's dead. And so I think probably Kudan sadly sets her back down in the water and turns and heads for Anuna. In the evergreen ruins, a witch poisoned, yes, poisoned now by the touch of lightning and iron, plots her revenge. Awesome. All right, so we've pissed off. What's the witch's name? We're gonna have to go deal with her in the next episode, right? That'll be our delve. So her name was Utamara, the witch Utamara. So yeah, next session, everybody remind me, next session, it's back to the evergreen ruins to delve into the dungeons of the plant witch. Ooh, that's so cool. Ooh, I like it. Awesome. So that'll be our adventure next time. I love those moments where we're like, yeah, Nibake, is she cool or does she suck? Let's let the dice tell us. And in a way, like I think she is. There's gonna come a moment soon where she comes face to face with Kudan and has to like address her feelings. Where like Kudan refuses to do what we want and he turns his back on us and he just says like, "Fuck you," right? I'm not interested. So yeah, we'll figure that out. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we're gonna take next Sunday off, not from streaming, but from Ironsworn. Next Sunday is my 5th Twitch anniversary as a partner, so I'm gonna do like a special trailer time. And we're gonna hang out and talk about some of the games that we've played in the last 5 years and have a little hangout. So that'll be a thing. And then the week after that, on Tuesday, we're gonna do a first look at Delve. And then on the Sunday of that week, we're going to play a Delve adventure. We're going to come back to Ironsworn. Episode number 10 is going to be a Delve into the Evergreen Ruins. And I hope that you will tune in for that. If not, as always, all the VODs are available to Twitch subscribers right away. So if you missed any part of the episode, it's going to be live as a highlight as soon as I'm done here. And then it'll be live on YouTube during the week so you can get caught up for the next episode. That's it for me for now. Thank you for coming. Thank you for bringing all the good luck that I needed and all the misses when it was most appropriate. Thanks for your help telling the story, everybody. We will see you next time. Bye, y'all.